listen, I didn't want this person, the simp, to get fired. And now he is jobless and they got loans, they got bills, they got toddlers. I'm so sorry. Hey, some friends, welcome back to my channel. I'm Symptomistic, like optimistic, but make it Sims. And as you can see, we aging these second gen Barbie girls up because I'm tired. Like, listen, there has been breaks in between these videos, partially because I'm tired of these children. Like, they're draining me, and I think I already put the game on short lifespan. Oh, by the way, if you're new here, click the links in the description so you can see how we started this story. But yeah, these are the twins. They're aging up. So Nikki aged up first. I think that's interesting. It's weird that Nikki aged up first. Ignore the game. Barbie's technically a minute older or a minute or two older than Nikki. And what I do with these traits is that I randomize Nikki's because she's not going to be the next generation, but I pick Barbies like strategically based on what I think will be best for that next generation with all the rules. Like, and if you haven't seen the challenge rules, basically the next generation, that theme will be business Barbie. And I think Barbie will need a lot of charisma and a lot of logic. So yeah, I just try to pick a trait that works with that storyline. So I'm glad that they will now be infants instead of toddlers. Or wait, is it the other way around? I always mix them up, but yeah. Oh yeah, they'll be toddlers instead of infants. I know it in real life, but in the game, for some reason, I mix them up so much. And so, yeah, I'm glad that they're aging up, even though I feel like I'm going to hate them as toddlers too. Well, I'm not going to hate them, but I'm going to, listen, I don't know how Barbie is doing this. And yes, I'm actually like reading through all these traits because I don't remember all the different traits. But yeah, I think I'm going to make Barbie a charmer. And then I'm just going to go into CAS and show you like how I made them over. I skipped it because I feel like it's not that interesting when they're kids. But I just gave Barbie a couple of good outfits. And something to know about my gameplay is that when I change my Sims clothing, I like make them pay for it. So I take it out of their simoleons because I feel like that's just more realistic. So I kind of think, depending, it's like, I felt like for each outfit for kids, it tends to be like 200 simoleons. Parents, I feel like it's more 500 simoleons unless they get like some real luxury stuff. And so like I tend to do that. So I don't remember exactly how much they spent, but it might have been like $1,000 or $500 just to fix up their little outfits. But I think they really look cute. And honestly, I know Barbie's the star, but I feel like I'm very fond of Nikki. Maybe because I feel like I had like the freedom to do whatever I want with Nikki. There's no rules, but I'm really fond of Nikki. And, you know, I did have the fleeting thought, maybe not so fleeting because I'm sure it'll come up in another episode, of making Nikki the next generation. But I know the next generation has to be named Barbie. And you know I break rules all the time. I don't really want to break that rule. I just think it's cute to have like Barbie the 10th. Like I feel like that's really cute. But I really like Nikki, so I don't know how I'm going to let it go when it's time. But you know what? I'm already having their sim lives flash before our eyes. Right now, they're just two cute little twin toddlers having a cute little conversation. And this is like a real nice little family moment sitting in the living room, especially because these Sims don't really have money. They're doing okay right now, but honestly, they live kind of check to check. And that's also what's been making this gameplay kind of slow for me because I can't really do as many activities with them outside as I want to. And yeah, they needed some new clothes too. So clearly, we're not the most responsible, fiscally responsible Sim family. They needed more clothes because the seasons were changing a little bit. And yeah, like a Sim week at least has passed. So time has been passing. Lifespan is on, it's on short. So there has been a lot of time passing. And, you know, it's been a little monotonous. So I just play that off camera because I don't want to bore you guys. I want to come on camera when there is something interesting to happen. And so we got Barbie some lingerie. Just, you know, she just had these kids. She's been feeling kind of like blah. So we got her some lingerie to kind of spice things up. We got her some longer pants because it's getting chilly. I think it's fall now. I can't remember, but I think it's fall at this point where they decide to go shopping and spice things up. We got her another everyday outfit. And so, yeah, now they're down to around 3,000 simoleons. Oh, this is cute. This is a cute little Barbie and Barbie Jr. moment. And yeah, so now we're down to 3,000 simoleons. Just for perspective, their bills are around 4,500 simoleons, 5,000 simoleons maybe. So yeah, they're cutting it kind of close, but they're already tired of being in the house. And Barbie's friend, if you remember her from the last episode, she had the little blonde bob, real cute. She actually helped them get tickets to come out to this fall festival area that, you know, she got them some free tickets, and so they didn't have to pay, and they were able to get out a little bit and have some fun. And so I just want to show you this build. If you need the link, let me know. I will share it. It's done by a creator on YouTube, actually. So yeah, definitely let me know if you need the link. I will try to find it for you. But I downloaded it from the gallery. I think I only tweaked maybe a couple things. Look at me trying to skate with toddlers. Like, what are you thinking? I don't know if I added stalls. Maybe I added these stalls. Or maybe I just added a restroom. Or maybe I added a grill. I think I added the grill. Yeah, to make it a national park. Yeah, I just wanted it to be a park. And so, yeah, the whole family's here with Barbie's homegirls, family, and they're just gonna walk around, have a good time. It's nice for the toddlers to get their motor skill, like it's a lot of stairs. And so, we're always thinking about how we can get those skills up for these Sims. Because this challenge I'm enjoying. Like, it has me focused. It's monotonous, so I don't always have as much footage, but I am enjoying like being this focused. And look at Nikki about to act bad. Like, please don't. Soon as they get outside, that's why they be in the house. Where she even get all this powder and stuff? But you know, it looks like nobody's around. Barbie's annoyed that, you know, her child is embarrassing her because Barbie prides herself on being like a housewife and the best mom and the best wife. And, you know, she knows she's not really balancing anything else. So she really takes a lot of pride in doing that well. And so when her child is acting up, she's embarrassed. But, you know, her friend is like, don't worry about it, sweetheart. Like, it's really, my kids act up all the time. Yeah, because I do remember when this little girl with the hat was acting up at some point. So that actually is true. You know what? I'm just realizing that the husband, Barbie's friend's husband, didn't come on this adventure. Like, the teen son came. And yeah, so Cameron doesn't have like another husband to talk to, but I guess he's talking to the teen son, which is fine. And you remember, this is the son that had a little crush on Barbie, so maybe that's why he's trying to show off his little sit-ups. Try to show off his little sit-ups in front of Cameron to be like, yeah, I could take your girl. I don't know. But let's get some drinks. The vendors are here, so let's enjoy the fall drinks. And, you know, I don't know how long before we're going to have to go home because toddlers are a handful. Look at her. Like, first of all, she should be clean. So I'm going to fix that because Barbie would not even come out here if the kids were already dirty. And there's no way she got dirty that suddenly. So, yeah, I'm going to fix that. And we're not going to act like that didn't happen. And Barbie is getting a drink. And I really like this space. Like, I feel like you could do a lot with it. And you don't even have to show the whole thing at the same time. So, like, you could, if any of you care about this sort of, like, YouTube stuff, you could, like, have one episode where the Sims kind of sit and they meet at these picnics. You could have, like, an episode where they're in the pumpkin patch. Then there's, like, the ice skating rink, which unfortunately we can't do because we have toddlers. but at some point we'll be able to do that. And then there's the houses at the top. One is like a regular house with like all the things you need in it, and then one is like a haunted house. Look at Cameron doing the flashcards with Barbie. See, I am enjoying the family time. I think it's sweet, and I am really like building a bond with these twins. But for the challenge rules, we do have to have at least 3 kids and a pet. But I'm trying to wait as long as I can because their finances are struggling. I really don't know how I've ever played without the control of their sim mod. Look at her little cupcake, because I feel like I really enjoy being able to like micromanage all these sims. But this house was really nice. I want to show you that for a quick little second. And back to Barbie playing with Nikki, which I don't really see them do this in the house. I feel like Barbie is more focused on like all the household things that she needs to do, like the laundry, the cooking, and making sure they're clean. So it's nice to see them in a more playful environment. And I'm gonna have, I don't know what Barbie's angry about, but I'm gonna have them all go over here. It's gonna take the toddlers forever because, of course, I didn't think about that. But I'm gonna have them all go over to this pumpkin patch area. Let's see if we can get some family pictures, which I'm trying to get better about remembering to take the pictures. I also am still struggling with remembering to put the pictures up. So yeah, be patient with me. And oh, you can also like leave in the comment like, oh, you gotta put the pictures up, show us the pictures, like something to trigger me remembering, because I struggle. But yeah, I'm gonna get everybody together. They're gonna take some cute little photos. Okay, we finally got everybody together. So let's start taking some photos. We're gonna start with some couple photos. Uh, they look the same. They're still young adults. I'm thinking of the pictures that they took like when they first were dating and engaged, and they do, I feel like there is a maturity about them, but I technically have not changed anything in CAS except for the outfits. Not even Barbie's hair has changed. It's like this is a significant hairstyle for her. She really likes it, and she don't really have time to think about other hair. It's too much going on. So this is like her easy go-to hair. But I don't know, something feels a little more. Why is he sweating? What were you doing that you're sweating? It's a nice fall day. He's messing up the picture. But yeah, I don't know. There's something a little bit more mature about this couple, and I love that for them. I'm also really happy that they actually got outside. As you might remember from the last episode, Barbie was struggling with the kids. That's kind of probably why I started this video so complaining. But Barbie was really struggling with the kids and just being home and feeling a little isolated. Even though her friend would come over, she would even like have like a little barbecue moment. They really couldn't do stuff, and I think Barbie did not imagine like being a housewife to be this restricted. I think she thought being a housewife would actually give her more freedom because she didn't have to like work or anything. She could just focus on her family, and she thought that she would have time to focus on the family. Girl, why you in my picture with my babies? We're not trying to take a picture of you in this railroad conductor hat, please, please. But yeah, Barbie thought she would just have more freedom. She doesn't even really have time to take like a bubble bath. She can't even like do a bath soak because it's too expensive. Adorable. Very, see, Nikki, I don't know, something about Nikki. But she doesn't have time to take a jog. She really has time to look at her garden. She only got like 3 plants, and she barely has time to do that. So I don't know. This is just not what Barbie imagined, but Barbie is a loyal person. Barbie is dedicated, and she's just going to keep pushing along and figure out, hopefully like things will persevere, and we're home and our bills are due and we don't have the money to pay them. So much for persevering, right? But no, we're gonna push through still. We have faith in Cameron that he can figure this out. Barbie is going to have to take a loan. to be able to do this. Y'all, this footage is moving too fast for me to even keep up. So let me tell y'all, like, we took the loan, right? And then Cameron had a little situation at work. You know, he's a teacher, and the kids weren't learning, so he tried to do something a little different, put a little razzle dazzle on it, and that did not work out how we thought it would. And so listen, when I do the little like choice thing, I tend to pick what I think that person would pick. And I thought I thought Cameron would do the alternative method because he grew up kind of outdoorsy. Like, he didn't grow up with like very like a lot of like strict bureaucratic ideas, whatever. And so he you know, he tried to do something a little different. But I did not know that he would get fired. Like, it said that he would get demoted, and I listen, I didn't want the simp, to get fired. And now he is jobless, and they got loans, they got bills, they got toddlers. Like, I'm so sorry to Cameron. But he before he even get in the house, he gonna find another job, because Cameron knows that, like, listen, they can't be out on the street. So we're gonna look through these jobs, and we are going to pick a job that makes sense. So he can't be a teacher. Like, I didn't even know that was part of the game, because I don't think I ever had a sim get fired. Low key, I'm still shook about him getting fired. They're not playing in the Sims board of education. But yeah, he can't go back to that job. Like, they're like, no, like, yeah, your teaching license or whatever revoked. And so I'm trying to find a job that would make sense for Cameron. I don't think he would be an entertainer, even though he has a little bit of fame. Like, I don't think Cameron's really going to do much with that fame. And so, because Cameron is smart, you know, he can read and write well, I think he's going to be a freelance writer. I think he wants something quick to gather himself, and this isn't really the best job for Cameron. I'm going to say that at the like onset. This is not really what Cameron wants to be doing, but he feels like, you know, maybe it could be like a good little hustle until he kind of figures out what's next. He's going to get on, you know, some city government wait list, see if they call his name for other city jobs, because he feels like, you know, he needs the benefits for his kids and stuff like that. So while he's doing that, he knows he has to pay these bills, so he's going to be a freelancer. But he is stressed because he did not think truly that they would just like fire him abruptly for something like that. So we are going to basically write some clickbait, which is embarrassing, but you know, you gotta do what you have to do. But first, we are gonna get some pictures, because I'm loving and hating how upset Cameron looks. Like, he looks like totally blown about this. And yeah, this might be the thumbnail picture. I like his little sweater, which was his work outfit. He looked nice. I'm sure when he put that sweater on this morning, he did not think this would be an issue. And now he has to go tell his wife that, you know, gonna be some changes around here. And so we sit down, we have this conversation. As you can see, Barbie is stressed too. Barbie's had a long day with the kids. She ain't even get to wash her little night mud mask off. Like, she is really not expecting this news, and a little stressed, because Barbie knows she can't go to work, especially like right now. She's not even in the position to go to work. She would do that if she really, really had to, but she's not in the position. But you know, Cameron's like, look, I know my responsibilities. I'm gonna take care of it. I got this freelancing gig, and you know, that's how I'm gonna pay the bills while I wait to get off some of these like city government list, and you know, get a better job. So we're just gonna make do for now. And Barbie seems pleased with that. She's happy that Cameron came home. He had his plan already, and you know, he's energized by Barbie's support, and so he's ready to get to work. Like, he enjoys the fact that at least with this job he can work around the clock and just like pump these little clickbait articles out. And Barbie is like, you know what? Cameron's doing his part. I'm going to do my part, and I'm going to make us some dinner, even though it's just to use the restroom right now. But it looks like that conversation went over very well. I want to show y'all that Barbie maxed out her cooking skill, which was a requirement. I thought it was interesting that the requirement for this challenge said max out the cooking skill, but it did not say max out like all the cooking, gourmet cooking, baking, none of that. So I'm not gonna make that a requirement of hers. She might dabble in it. And these twins are always talking. It's cute. And Cameron has finished writing his little clickbait article called Celebs Exposed. You see those little articles. I don't even know. That might be like so 2007. I don't even know if people still. I feel like it's kind of, these little blogs. They still be writing these articles. But like where you click and it's like Celeb Exposed and it's like, oh, the celeb went to dinner. But he's writing these little corny articles. And of course he's tense because he hates this for himself. Listen, I told y'all we was playing on, what is it, fast lifespan, short lifespan, whatever. I told y'all we was moving to this game because I am ready for the next step. And I feel like as long as I can get my Sims to achieve the goals of the challenge, we're gonna move on fast because I really want to do 10 generations of this game. And so yeah, as you could see, pause the video and go back if you want to see Nikki's traits. We have Barbie's traits. She's gonna be a genius. They both already have some social skill, already have mental, motor, creative. They're about the same level, but now we really gonna get into it, like with these Sims, and I'm excited. I always feel like I get excited when my Sims are children because then I feel like that's when we really start developing their personality, and I'm just excited about that. So we might move it down to normal now because I feel like there are actually real goals that these Sims need to do in order to meet their aspirations. I think they need to actually complete a childhood aspiration. I'm not sure, but look how cute Barbie is. Barbie Junior. So look, I love her little puff with her little tendrils, like so cute. By the way, I'm kind of like obsessed with tendrils in real life. So if it's of course this means we spent more money because we had to get them children's clothes. But I mean, I think Barbie looks cute. We do a little pink, but not too much. Like, I love the hints of pink. I love these little sunglasses. They were the only ones that like fit in front of her hair. Just super cute. I'm obsessed already. Like now I'm excited to like get back into it. And we gave Nikki some braids. I thought that was like cute. I haven't really given my children some braids. So, and Nikki got some pink too because she's Barbie's daughter. So, of course, she has some pink. But, she does experiment with color a little more, a lot more blues and greens. She got her little bonnet on. Not sure why I gave one a bonnet and not the other, but listen, I'm trying to keep it interesting here. I don't love doing athletic wear for my child Sims. Maybe that's where I wanted to show, sorry, my mind is jumping all over the place, but I wanted to show a close-up on their face that they look similar but slightly different, that I did give them a skin because it wasn't working. So I had to give them a skin. And I think Barbie's face is a little more angular than Nikki's. Nikki's might be a little fuller at the bottom, but y'all let me know what you think the difference between the two are. I mean, it's obvious with their hair difference. I did want to make sure they were like individuals, but yeah, let me know whose style are you liking better. Okay, Barbie and her lingerie. Whose style are you enjoying more? Barbie Junior or Nikki's? And Barbie OG, I'm not sure why you got out to bed in the middle of the night to get online where you had to look up immediately at 2 a.m. That's kind of, oh, she had to get that loan. So I lied. They didn't take a loan before. They got some, I don't know, they figured it out. They sold some stuff. But now we had to get the loan. I guess at 2 a.m. she was stressed a little bit. So she got the loan, and I'm subtracting the money for their little shopping spree. So this is how I do it with UI cheats. I'm sure most of you are familiar, but adjusting the money for that. Yeah, so Barbie got the loan. because the money was keeping her up. And I also want to show you the makeover to their bedroom. I didn't change that much because they can't afford all that. We already had the little puppet, old school puppet station, so they'll finally be able to use that. Not touching this other room because we know we have to have a third child. I don't think a third child could fit in that bedroom. Although we could give them bunk beds, but for now, oh, we had to get a second computer too because now there's 4 people that need to use the computer here, and Cameron's doing his little articles. And so we needed another computer. We did sell the bookshelf. So yeah, that's kind of like the household updates. Not sure why I'm showing you these traits, but yeah, that's pretty much this family's update. So I done gone from infant to infant to toddler to child all in one episode. But it's fine, y'all. Like I want this to be interesting. And we are already reaching the end of episode 5, and I would love to know what y'all think about all the changes. Oh, and with Cameron on the computer, he just received an email that he is now eligible to become a cadet. And so he has, gone up on the city test, and he has a job. Because listen, them articles, that was not working. Like, that was not working for him. So he is feeling inspired. He's ready to get back, into a career. This is his second career, and this actually might be better for him because he was kind of he grew up more outdoorsy, and being in the classroom and being inside, that wasn't really for him. And so we'll see how this goes. I feel like, I feel like this might be a good fit for him. So he is a cadet, and, Barbie is feeling a little freer now that her twins have aged up. They are at school, and, listen, things seem to be on the lookup, going up. It's going up for the Barbie family, the Barbie doll family. And thank y'all for watching this. I'm optimistic, but make it Sims. Talk to y'all later, some friends. Bye.